You guys. Welcome to the very first episode of our X Teachers Challenge with Alison. So, a quick little update before we jump in. The footage from the very beginning didn't quite make it through the editing process, but I do have a quick little recap just so that you're all caught up on everything that happened in Alison's first few days. So, here's what went down. Alison started off really rough. She was washing in public bathrooms. She was sleeping outside on the floor because her house didn't have a door, so she couldn't get inside to use the bed or the bathroom or anything like that. We did have her dig up some crystals and sell whatever she could find, and she managed to make enough to get a door to her house. But of course, the Sims being the Sims, the first night she's in a house, she's trying to fix this broken TV and she gets struck by lightning. Yeah, half the roof was missing, so she was out here just looking like a mess for a while. And then to make matters worse, we sent her out to socialize and make some friends, but the townies, they don't like her. There's been no introduction, no nothing. It's kind of sus, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with her family's backstory. So we kind of gave up on making friends for now and we're more focused on getting her money up. And she actually ended up making enough to get rid of all the trash and debris that was outside her house. Her roof is still missing and she still got some missing walls, but at least the house doesn't look like a junkyard anymore and you can actually see it. So a win is a win. And that's pretty much it. We sent her off to bed. So that's where we are starting off things today. Things are a bit rough, but she's surviving and hopefully thriving soon. So let's get into it. It's a new day, new grind. So the first thing that Alison's doing is just tidying up some of the dishes from last night. And when looking around, we can see that she does have a rat problem. They've actually been making her really tense, but we're gonna ignore that for now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make minor changes. I'm just moving the bathtub into a place where she'll actually be able to use it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in a trash can just so that she has somewhere to throw away anything that needs to be thrown away so she can keep the house as clean as possible for now. And that's pretty much all that we're gonna do because well, she doesn't really have money and we need money to make any other improvements. But I'm just gonna have her look around and see if there's anything that can be harvested or dug up. These plants are out of season, but there is a diggable and a log. Yep, there's a log where she can look for some frogs. So we're gonna have her do that really quick. But it doesn't look like there's anything else that she can get over here. Yeah, most of the plants are not even in season yet, so she won't be able to harvest. And we have a frog we can sell as well. But what I'm actually gonna do is have her start fishing because I think that that's a great way for her to make some money right now. And I believe the higher that your skill is in fishing, the better the catch will be. So the more money she'll be able to make from selling those fish, which will be great. So hopefully she actually catches something good and okay, her moodlets are saying that you know what her luck. Goodbye. Like our girl is not looking great. Why is she all red? She's been fishing for 5 minutes and she already caught an ailment. Okay, we're gonna have to send it to Ines Green at some point to have a fairy help her fix that because wow. She is catching some she's catching parts. Hopefully she actually catches some fish. That would be great. I am noticing she's still in her PJs though, so I think I'm gonna have her go ahead and change out of this into her everyday outfit because I don't think anybody's out here fishing in their PJs. And we're accepting this. Of course, she likes fishing because That's all she's gonna be doing for quite some time, so she has to like it. Um, it doesn't look like she's catching much fish. It's honestly, it's giving she's catching everything but fish right now. She needs to use bathroom. I'm pretty sure there's a public bathroom somewhere over here, but I cannot remember where it is, and I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, I can't find the bathroom, so I'm gonna have a go home and use the bathroom as well because she is hungry. No, she didn't even use the bathroom. You went straight to the kitchen. Go and use the bathroom, and then you can resume making your garden salad. I'm gonna go in and sell everything that she found or caught today, but not a voodoo doll. I was gonna sell her headphones, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think she can use it while she's gardening or fishing. She can listen. Not a gnome appearing for protection. What do we need protecting from? I do want to say, guys, the first time I started the series, she did burn her kitchen down and die in the process of doing that. So, is that why the gnome is here? Because she's about to burn down. I hope. Okay. Hopefully, the gnome does what it's supposed to do and protects her. But I'm gonna have her go ahead and cook the garden salad and clean up the dishes. And look at peeping Tom, bro. This nigga is everywhere. This guy is really everywhere, doing the most. I think I'm actually gonna just go ahead and send him packing because immediately no, we're not doing this. Then we can just send Alison off to bed. It's late and she's tired and got a long day tomorrow. Not the rats waking her up. We're gonna ignore that and send her straight back to sleep. She needs her sleep. Is she sick again? There's no way she's sick again. Okay, I'm gonna have her do somewhat of a morning routine. It's just brushing her teeth and washing her face. It's nothing crazy. The rats are making her really tense and angry though, so we definitely have to get rid of that soon. And a cleaning gnome just popped up. Funny outside. You okay? The gnome is cleaning. I guess we gonna we're not even gonna question it at this point. If it keeps the place clean, why not? But I'm gonna go ahead and have her travel to inner screen so that she can get a fairy to help her with this ailment, and then we can send her off to the doctor as well to get care. I'm gonna have her go ahead and socialize with this elder fairy, just give a quick introduction, get to know her a little bit, have a conversation and make her a little more comfortable and friendly, just butter her up before we ask her for her help. And hopefully she'll help us. There's also like another way to make I don't know if we want to do that. Okay, cool. She cured Alison of her ailment, so that's great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and send Alison to the doctor. She is still feeling kind of sick. And then, of course, it turns out Alison needs surgery. So we're just gonna wait for her to come back from that because we don't really have a choice in whether she gets the surgery or not. But yeah, she's back. The surgery was successful. Everything went great. She's not feeling sick and stuff anymore, so that's great for her. We love that for her. She is no, we're not going out. We have no money for that. Um, she is getting a little hungry, and the bar is not serving anything. So join garden gnomes might be a good idea for her. She's basically gonna be living in a garden. So I think I'm gonna accept that because I think it'd be good for her to have friends that are doing the same thing as her. Yeah. Oh, another invitation. Hey, we can accept that too. We can go ahead and go and meet the rest of the people that's in the club with us. Oh, not cheese, red and splotchy again. I don't. Her moodlets are not saying anything about an ailment though. Not there's only three people in this club and she's one of the. Not a kid. A kid is part of the Garden Gnomes club. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have her call um the elder fairy she was speaking to Zelda to come over here and maybe she can help us cure this ailment again. And we can just have a socialize with Moira, just get to know Moira a little bit better. Can have an actual friend in this game. Because most of the townies where she lives at, they don't really like her like that. So if she can make some friends, that would be great. Okay, Zelda just arrived, so I think we can have her go over and ask Zelda for some help. Okay, the option is not here. Maybe we need, I think we might need to socialize with her first. Maybe. I'm gonna have her go ahead and just, like, shut up. Zelda, just be, be friendly with her and see if she'll help us. But yeah, there's no ailment moodlet though, so I don't, like, does she actually have an ailment? Why? Why was it red? Oh, she brought Zelda over to that table. That's so nice. But yeah, we're just gonna have it like have a conversation with Zelda, and hopefully she can help us cure this ailment. We can't be outside looking like this. Like, I know she's basically like homeless adjacent. She doesn't have much going for her, but like she doesn't need to look it, you know? I think there's enough going on in her life already. Okay, the option like to ask for help with the ailment is not picking up though. So now I think it might just be my day. So we've had some conversations, like we've been conversing. So specifically, we're not even talking to Moira. We're just out here trying to get help from Zelda. I look like they're already having a conversation though, which is good. Yeah, the option is still not coming up. I think I'm just gonna have a talk to Moira a little bit and then send her home because the dust look like she's starting to get hungry as well. I will speak to Moira a little bit and then we can say her goodbyes and head on back home. Okay. What are you saying to Moira? Because why does he keep doing red? This is probably not a good idea. She did just come out of surgery. So I don't think she's in the greatest of moods. So yeah, we're just gonna have a go home. I think that that's just the best option right now. Okay, we're back home and she's not Radiant's blotchy anymore, which is great. So I think my game is just glitching out. I'm just gonna have her make herself something to eat and then probably go ahead and send her to bed. She doesn't have much else that she needs to do, honestly. These gnomes are still here. Like, I don't know if I should get rid of them or not. Like, are they actually doing anything? Okay, the one is not. The one is not alive anymore. This one is cleaning though, but this house is a mess. So I feel like he's just gonna be here cleaning forever, which doesn't seem good. Okay, it's fine. We'll just leave the gnomes for now. I'm gonna have her eat dinner, and there's actually this trash plant here in her backyard that I think I'm gonna get rid of. And she does have two lemons in her inventory that she can go ahead and plant and just get started in her garden. So I'm gonna have. Then we'll call it a night. Been It's been a day. It's been a long day. Alison really can't catch a break. And these rats are making her so tense. We'll plant these, we'll water them, have her do a little nighttime routine, which is basically the same as a morning routine. It's just brushing her teeth and washing her face, but it's something. So gonna have her do that and then send her off to sleep. And I did actually end up getting rid of the rats. They were just doing too much. They were making so much noise. She couldn't sleep. It was a lot happening. She was tense and angry. So I went ahead and got rid of those. But I actually want to see if, okay, cool, we can harvest the blueberries now, which is great. So it's the next morning now. I'm going to have her use the bathroom and then she can do her little morning routine, get ready for the day. Not she's embarrassed from some dreams. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about what she was dreaming about because we're trying to keep it PG over here. So we're just gonna skip right past her dreams. Hopefully she gets over being embarrassed soon. But yeah, have her change into her everyday outfit. We can go ahead and have her harvest those blueberries that we found. And I think this diggable and this log phone here every day. So that's great because that's a little extra cash for her. So have her do that. And then we'll fish some more so that she can get her fishing skill up and start actually catching fish instead of just pots. And for now, I don't think we're gonna have her go out to like do anything like that. We're trying to get her money up, and going out is not gonna get her money up. She, hopefully, she catches some fish this time. Okay, she got a fish, got a fish. Her skills, she's level 3 in fishing and level 6 in handiness. The level season happiness is actually crazy because she got to level 6 just by trying to fix the broken TV that's in her house, which is clearly beyond repair because the fact that she got to level 6 from trying to fix one broken TV is crazy. And the TV is still broken. Yeah, I'm just having her make some hot dogs for herself because we can probably put that away for later as well so that she doesn't have to keep spending money on meals. And then She actually put some fish, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell everything that she bought. Just get rid of that, and that brings our total up to 2010 simoleons, which is not bad. Her side hustle is definitely starting to pay off. But yeah, let's have her eat, put that in her inventory so she can put it in her fridge later on. And I'm actually thinking I want to kind of change her outfits. I don't think that they really match the vibe of what's going on in her life right now. Like, Rami just showed up, and yeah, as you guys can see, she doesn't really like her that much. And this is the first time that they meeting each other, honestly speaking. But it is what it is. We're just gonna ignore that for now, and I'm gonna go. Not not this old lady caressing her face out of nowhere, and she liked it. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go and change her outfits just so that they match her lifestyle a bit better than what they do now, because I don't think that they really fit anything that she's doing. So we're just gonna speed through that really quickly.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay, and we're back. Outfits are sorted out now. I think they fit the aesthetic much better. And we can go ahead and dig for treasure here since we've got a treasure map. Hopefully, she finds something good. But I'm just gonna have her plant those blueberries that we harvested this morning, just so that she can have her garden start coming together. And then we can not Thomas outside our house. We can go ahead and put the hot dogs in the fridge and clean up a little bit. I don't think that we're gonna invite anybody in right now just because the house is a mess. It's not really fit for guests right now. So we're just gonna keep it pushing. Also, Thomas wasn't very nice to Alison in the beginning of our journey. So yeah, we're definitely not inviting him in. You will come to the backyard though, that's fine. We're not letting him into the house though right now. We don't want any visitors. Once Alison is done watering her garden, I think we can go ahead and call it a day. She's not that tired, but it is pretty late already, and she does have a workout out for her tomorrow. So I think it would be a good idea just for her to have an early night so that she can have an early morning and do her little routine and then get into bed. And I think this is where we're going to leave Alison for now. She's healthier for sure, a little bit richer. We still got the gnomes here. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to get rid of them. But for the next episode, the grind continues. I would like to get her to at least 4,000 simoleons in the next episode so that she can start making our house a home and start actually fixing it up so that it looks better, maybe fix the roof and all of that. But yeah, that's about it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you guys next time.